Americanpickers alum Frank Fritz's Illinois antique store selling disturbing items from creepy dolls to clown heads. Hello everyone, my name is Alana B. Welcome back to my another video. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And give this video a like up. Americanpickers star Frank Fritz's Savannah, Illinois antique store has been selling creepy merchandise from vintage dolls to clown heads. Frank, 60, owns Frank Fritz Finds, a store that sells merchandise including vintage signs and antique furniture. Photos obtained exclusively by the U.S. Sun reveal the creepy merchandise Frank is selling to customers. Frank is selling a vintage doll that has cracks along the face and arms for $115. Other antique dolls, which are scattered on a shelf, go for $28 to $65. Frank is also selling a baby doll for a whopping $1,500. In another photo, vintage baby shoes, which seem stained with dirt or dust, cost $22. There is also a clown head on the shelf with no price tag. Frank Fritz Finds has been struggling in recent years, as the U.S. Sun previously showed photos of the store's bad conditions in November. In one photo, the glass display case appeared to be stained, making it difficult to see the antiques inside. In another photo, thick cobwebs could be seen in the corners of the shop. There were even cobwebs on certain antiques. Throughout the store, antiques and shelves were covered in dust. The conditions were similar to photos exclusively obtained by the U.S. Sun in August, as cobwebs were seen on a vintage mannequin and on the windowsills. Recent reviews show customers' dismay over the poor store conditions. One customer commented on Google reviews, "Nice people, but in all honesty, it was almost like seeing things that were left in an attic. It would not be my first choice to check out around the area." A second said of the dim lighting, "Could use more lights." A third wrote, "Huge disappointment, not worth the stop." But Frank Fritz Finds did make improvements to the outside of the store. The U.S. Sun previously revealed photos of the new, modern windows after construction was being done to the outside of the building in August. The U.S. Sun previously reported on the annual sales of Frank Fritz Finds. Per Experian's business valuation report for Frank Fritz Finds, estimated annual sales are reportedly just $25,000. The company's business credit score is 27 and is medium risk. As for the financial stability risk ratings, the shop received a medium-high risk of 4 out of 5 rating. The report claims this means there is a 10% potential risk of severe financial distress within the next 12 months. Frank hasn't been as involved in the business since suffering a stroke in July 2022. His close friends filed an emergency appointment of a temporary guardian and conservator for the star on August 18, claiming his decision-making capacity is so impaired. The conservatorship papers exclusively obtained by the U.S. Sun revealed plans to revamp the store. The initial plan filed by conservator Midwestone Bank read, "Mr. Fritz is a well-known collector and has numerous outbuildings full of valuable collections. The conservator has not yet inventoried those items, but plans to leave them largely as they are now, with the exception of stocking Mr. Fritz's antique store in Savannah, IL as needed. Conservator is hopeful Frank will be able to participate in selection and pricing of items as he did previously." A source previously told the U.S. Sun Frank is walking again after the stroke left the right side of his body paralyzed. Frank last appeared on Americanpickers during a March 2020 episode, as he took time off to recover from back surgery that left him with 185 stitches and 2 rods in his spine. His co-star Mike Wolfe announced Frank was no longer with the show in 2021. Frank revealed his feud with co-star Mike during a 2021 interview with the U.S. Sun. The two reunited over Memorial Day weekend and are friends today. A source claimed to the U.S. Sun, "Everything between them is fine. They've known each other for 40 years. They went to high school, they've done all this stuff together. The insider said Mike has visited Frank a handful of times since he suffered the stroke, as the two call and text today as well. The U.S. Sun previously reported Frank is unable to return to the show. A source close to Frank told the U.S. Sun, "The stroke affected his speech, so he really can't return to the show. But you never know, there is always hope one day." A second insider told the U.S. Sun, "He can't come back and film, but the cast and show want him to." Season 25 premiered on December 27 with Mike, his brother Robbie, longtime star Danielle Colby, and Jersey John. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, American Pickers 24, and stay with us.